Hello, we're back at it again using a Pringles can to hold my phone up with my headphones. So, I feel like it's gonna kind of be like the last video. I was a little bit confused with the whole editing and everything. I think I ended up putting like 2 or 3 videos together just because I'm like, I don't even know where I started or ended. So I just clipped them all together for the last video that you guys saw on YouTube. And now we're finally here and caught up. So it's been a fairly crazy week, I guess, 2 weeks. I don't know when the last time I actually talked to the camera. For you guys, it was just last week, but for me, it's been like a hot minute. Yeah, a lot's been going on. I ended up missing 2 Harley events just because mentally I was not doing well whatsoever, and it sucks like having those days because that I need to be there. Like, if anything, I chose to be there and I chose to try and build this business. And on top of that, like, I'm now having the person that I've been talking about just basically take everything from me, or they're trying to take everything from me, and it's just kind of ridiculous at this point, because it's like, why are you, like, I'm 22 and I don't tend to throw my age around just because I just hate telling people how old I am, but it's like, I'm 22, I just started out, and here's a freaking 50-year-old and a 30-something-year-old trying to take business from a 22-year-old, meaning business, like, most likely Harley Davidson. They're gonna try and go in there, but I feel like I really secured my spot. And same with Blue Line too. Like, they couldn't even take no for an answer. They ended up going back there a second time, and they were supposed to be there at a specific time, and they didn't even show up till like half an hour later. And like, the reason I know this is because of how close I am with the guys there. Like, even the manager, like, him telling me all that, like, it just shows that our bond is very strong and everything. But it just sucks to see that, like, and especially have it be your own family. Like, that's the shitty part. And yeah, this is my family I am having like a brawl with, and it sucks, but I need to keep pushing through and hope for the best on my end, because it's all I got. Like, this is all I have now. And yeah, but I went to the Harley Davidson and Parker. This past Saturday. And today is April 17th, Monday, by the way. Just so that I can even remember when I edit. But I went, and it was pretty successful. I was basically making $40 an hour while being there. And I was only there for like 3 or 4 hours, so that was still really, really good. It was slow, and I only had people that have contacted me show up. But that still, it makes sense because I'm still getting the word out there and everything. And I will start doing all the other events for the Avalanche Harley as well. Those are during the weekdays. Like, most of their events is during the weekdays. So that's going to be interesting. But I'm going to do them because, like I said, right now my family is literally trying to take everything from me, and it sucks because it's like, again, I'm 22. Like, why are you trying to take business from a 22-year-old? Like, especially like them knowing the kind of bond that I have with people. Like, I feel like even my customers, I have been so honest with them, and like, so, I don't know how to explain it, but I've been so honest that it just amazes me. like, to see that. And the best part is they told me that I was clueless about business and everything. And it's funny because the 50 and the 30-year-olds still live they either live in their parents' house that their parents bought from years ago, or they live with their in-laws. And so I'm just over here like, I live with my boyfriend. We pay rent like every month. We have, Excel, Xfinity, we have all of that stuff that we need to pay, while those two, y'all get to live for free, basically. Like, just leave me alone. Like, seriously. I really hope they do see this and, realize they're just fucking stupid and what they're trying to do is just ridiculous. And, yeah. But that was my little ramble about that. But this week is going to be fun. I have a couple of customer orders. I actually have a tarp that I will be working on, and it's like a tarp for a toolbox that is for a race car. It's like a miniature race car and everything. It's super cool. And so I'm just gonna, he already has a tarp for it. I just need to customize it because it's a little too long for the toolbox, as well as he wants zippers added in 2 places so that he can just easily zip up the tarp and not have to waste his time pulling, how you pull on bed sheets. It's basically like that. So he's like, I want it to zip up. And I'm like, cool, I will do that. And then after I'm done with that project, I am completely making him a custom tarp for, I think it's like a car. I don't even know what it is. It's so cool and interesting. I'll have to ask him if I can show you guys photos. So if you see photos up, that means he allowed me to put photos. So yes, but anyways, yeah, so it's basically like this car thing, and it's super interesting. And so I'm gonna make a custom tarp for him, and then he's like, I need your business cards, because right now everyone's trying to find somebody who can make custom tarps. So that's a whole other industry that I can get into, is just making custom tarps. And I feel like they're super easy to do, but I'm not sharing my secrets now. So, but yeah, I'm excited for that. And I also have a pair of boots I actually finished up yesterday. They just needed the zippers replaced because the zippers popped out. So I will be contacting him today about that. I also want to see if he wants me to clean them, just because they are a little bit dirty. But yeah, I will see if he wants me to do that before I drop it off. That would be today. And then I have a bag, a Michael Kors bag that I ordered the straps for. And this is the one thing that upsets me, and I'm gonna have to contact her today. But so this is the strap that was on the Michael Kors bag. It's literally, I don't know, basically not a strap anymore, just trash. So I ordered a very similar color. I'll show you the color. Maybe it's a tad bit darker, but I mean on the camera it looks darker, but up close it's not that bad of a, this one is definitely darker. But yeah, I feel like it was a very perfect match. But this is how much I got sent to me. And I need 2 of these because the bag has 2 handles. So I ordered that on Friday, and I'm gonna have to contact her and be like, hi, I'm so sorry, but I really did order straps, and they came in and they weren't right. Yeah, but I can use this. I actually have another order where I'm gonna make a custom keychain, because one of the guys at the Harley Davidson, he he really liked my keychains, and he's like, oh, can you make me a custom one? So it's gonna have like custom lettering on it. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. Like, this is I don't know, things are going good, I feel like, and I just need to keep my head in the game. Like, I just need to stay focused and just stay. If they stay in their lane, I'll stay in my lane. But if they try to merge, I'm bringing the tanks out, because I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not. It's stupid, and it's just sad. It's really, really sad to see. Like, come on. I don't know. I just feel like right now I have like the best support system. Like, I feel like I have the best people that have my back. Like, even, you know, family members that I wasn't really close to, that I've actually have gotten close to. Like, especially after my dad passed away. Like, I feel like that just kind of opened up my eyes to a whole other world, and it's crazy. And yeah, but I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm happy that it's going in the direction I want it to go. And so I just have to stay focused and just work. That's all I need. And yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna get to work now. Oh, and I forgot, I also made a custom patch for somebody at the Harley event. Unfortunately, her friend passed away, and she's like, I really want to have like a custom patch that just kind of, you know, reminds me of her. And so yeah, I will put a photo up of the patch. I really like how it turned out. It was super cute, and I'm very glad that I am now like even getting custom patchwork. Like, yeah, it's great. I'm excited. I'm hoping my boyfriend's not gonna be too mad that I'm using our kitchen table for my work. It's funny how I'm holding the camera right now because it's on the tripod still. Hopefully nobody sees me. But I don't think the table's gonna work, just because this tarp is fairly wide unless I have it on wrong, which could be, yeah. But the thing is, the thing that this covers is wider, I feel like, from what I remember it. So I might have to revert to doing this project on the floor. So I am going to barricade myself once again in the kitchen. As you guys know, with my cloak project, that's what I had to do, is I literally barricaded myself. But at the time, my office wasn't really set up, but there's not a lot of floor space, so I'm gonna have to revert to using the floor, and I don't want the dog stomping around on it, so I'm gonna put it in the kitchen. So that's gonna be fun. So the girls, I know, are scared of the tripod. Sorry, I'm moving it. So that is one of my barricaded things that I'm using, so that's nice. And our trash can, so that's also nice. But let's get on with this project. I don't even know where to start. Oh boy. I figured out what I'm gonna do first. side. But I don't know if this is the long side or if this is the short side. So, I went back to using the table, and I have never cursed that many times in my life, and I've never had a curse word in one sentence. Basically, I tried it on the floor, didn't work. I tried it on this floor, didn't work. Over there, I lost cause. Went back to the table, covered the table. I couldn't find any seam whatsoever. And so, yeah, after that was on the table, I aggressively took it off. And then I flipped it inside out. And now I also made it in half. I still kind of have to work on it a little, but I think I'll just take this one at a time because Jesus Christ, this thing is huge. But challenge accepted. This is gonna be really fun. This is definitely new for me. It's not like a new work that I have to do, but it's like a new item project. This is very interesting because I've never worked on this before. Yeah, I'm gonna start figuring out the whole bottom situation because, yeah, I need to figure that part out. I think I might even, fold this in half again just because I need to see, or maybe even up this way, just so I can see what's going on. And, yeah, just kind of go from there. So this is for the zippers, so just ignore the bottom. We're not working on that right now. Right now we're working on hemming. And so I measured the toolbox at 44.5, just about. I'm just gonna add the little couple of inches just in case. I'd rather it be just a little bit on the longer side rather than way too short, just so that I can hem it to what it needs to be instead of needing to add more to it. And so my hemming to fold it in is 2 inches, so that gives me a total of 46.5. So I'm gonna be measuring from the top to the bottom because, yeah, this thing is huge. And so I'm just gonna be taking it in sections of measuring it and then probably cutting that area just so I can get as much of this material off because it's a lot and it's heavy like crazy. And so I even think I can use it for his tarp. That's how big this thing is. So yeah, let's get on with it. So I will show you a bit of the process, and I will show you how tedious this is going to be because I'm going to be here for a while. So either way, wherever I start, I know that this here is the top part. So I have to worry about the seam that's here, and that starts with the bottom stitching right down here. So I'm going to follow the stitches to identify that that is where the seam is from the top panel and the bottom panels. And so that's where I'm going to measure it from to 46.5. I have it here in front of me, 46.5, just so that I have a reminder that that is the exact measurement I need for this. So, like I said, this is going to be tedious, and honestly, what I might end up doing is, I have an idea. Since this is going to be a tedious process, I will be using this to hold my measuring tape down while I measure, just so that it's in place, or not. Come on there, buddy. How rude. thought you were gonna work. I found an even better one. And no, I don't like the color pink. It just happened that we have two pinks. Yeah. But anyways, I'll clamp at least one side down just so I know that it's centered. And then, yep, this is gonna be the process basically. So after that's all the way down. So once I'm there, I had to move to the floor. I mark it a little bit with the Sharpie. And that is basically my whole process. And I have to do that throughout the whole thing. So it's gonna be fun, but yeah, I'll show you a little bit. Sometimes my brain will get smart and realize that if there's another seam closer to where I have to mark, because this one is off completely, and that's from measuring from the top there. So I'm gonna have to measure back again, but basically I can now go from here and draw my lines that way. So it's the next day. I've cut the tarp out. I drew my 2-inch hemline, and then I drew my cut line. I mean, the cut line was the first thing that I drew, and then my hemline after the cut line. And then I outlined where I needed to cut and add a zipper, and now I'm here adding zippers to it. I have the middle panel, I have both sides already covered, so now I just have to get the 2 edge ones, and then I'm gonna be ready to stitch. So yeah, I'm using double-sided sticky tape because this stuff is actually fairly strong on this, so that's what I need, at least for the time being, while I'm stitching everything into place. So, yeah, so far so good. And then I ordered some parts for this, because I forgot I need stoppers. So I ordered some stoppers that I can put onto here, and that's supposed to come today. And yeah, hopefully those things work, and that'll be nice. I have it set up, got it stitched. I'm almost done with the one row. I'm gonna add 2 rows just so I can secure it better. So, yeah. So after that is stitched, I marked where the center is, and that's right here, and I will put this nylon piece back in there so that if he wants to put a rope through it to secure it, he can. And on the side panels, I'm gonna add 1, and then on the middle, I'm gonna add 3. So, yeah, but now it's time to put this on. I've only done single stitching on this side because it is the bottom and it is just a hem. Some people do prefer doing it double. You can. I do recommend doing it on zippers especially, but hem I don't really do too. But I will do double stitches when I add this on because I want to make sure it's secure and doesn't come off when he uses it. So I basically started working on my 3rd panel. I ended up doing like the first row of stitching on the zipper already, and I just need to finish the 2nd row and then hem it as well, and then add the nylon points, which are these guys right here. It's so that he can put rope through if he wants it to be secure, and then add the zipper and the stoppers, and then finish off the edges, meaning after the stoppers are put on, I have to finish off the edges so that they're all clean and it's a smooth transition, because there are some parts of it that I have not stitched, just so I can tinker with the zipper. Once I get the zipper slide on, I will be able to finish it. So I might do that Thursday. I'm hoping to get this all done Thursday, but we'll see. It just depends on what's going on, because tomorrow is going to be embroidery day. I need more patches, and yeah. This is what we got for patches, but I feel like I need more, and yeah, because I have an event this Saturday, and then I have basically 3 events the following week, and one of the days is a 2-day event. They're just different times. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I got for now, but again, I'm hoping to add some more soon. So, yep. I'm now going to be making a custom keychain for someone because somebody requested one at the Harley event. So I'm gonna paint this black. This was a strap that I got accidentally. That was meant for that bag right there, but as you could tell, it's not that much of it. So I'm gonna put it to use and make a keychain for the guy, and I do need to find some parts, but for right now I'm just gonna dye this and let it dry. So today is Wednesday the 19th, and I just finished Blue Line. Today's going to be a embroidery day, so I'm gonna make about 5 to 10 patches, like of different designs. I'm going to embroider it and hopefully clean them up, but we'll see if I get to that. That is my goal, because I need more patches for my events for Harley. So yeah, it's gonna be embroidery day, and I did spend a good chunk of my morning working on Blue Line, but that's out of the way. It was a big order today, like there's a bunch of stuff I had to do, so, but I'm glad I got that taken care of, because then now I don't have to deal with it until tomorrow I get whatever they get these past few days, so yes, I'm excited. But yeah, I will show you some more snapshots of the embroidery machine. Currently, I'm making a flag. I just finished embroidering the star flag, and so now I'm working on an actual flag. Pretty cool. So today's Thursday the 20th, and obviously I've overcompensated how long it takes to make a patch, so I didn't get as much done, but I finally have flags, because people have been asking me for flags, so finally have some made so that they can be stitched on. Obviously not the best quality, but eventually I will be getting a better embroidery machine. Just right now, I have to use what I have. So yeah, I got 2 out, and I'm working on the 3rd one, and then I have the star, and I also started this guy. He did kind of shift on me, so I ended the embroidery there after it shifted, because it started making a black line, and as you could tell, it was just off, like very, very off. So yeah, I might work on that today. We'll see. I'm not going to plan on messing with it if it's gonna give me a hard time. But yeah, it sucks if this doesn't work out, because that's a lot of white that I use just for this alone. So I'm going to package an order. I only have one, and then I need a Ryder. He's so loud. But anyways, I need to go to the USPS store because Petunia, it's for your little brother. Yeah, I read that if cats yell, it's because they want to play, they're sick, or they need food. And he ate, and he's definitely not sick, and so I know that he wants to play or just be loved. So yeah, but anyways, USPS, there's 2 different ones that I go to. I believe I mentioned this, and I kid you not, it's now affecting all my eBay orders, not only from another selling platform, Mercari, but it's also now happening to my eBay orders, and it's like, seriously. So it's annoying, and it's like, I get that, you know, like, they're like low staffed and everything, and it's ridiculous. And you know, it's like, I wish maybe they could send somebody from a different USPS location to help out for the time being, because I completely forgot what I was talking about, just because the little boy was just getting into stuff. So yeah, anyways, a lot to do today and tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be doing an event today or Saturday, depending on if I get an email from the Harley Davidson and Parker, just because I asked to switch dates again, And yeah, so we'll see what they say, and hopefully she responds to me. If not, it's okay. I could use a little bit of a break, but I'm tired. But let's do this. So I also need to finish the tarps today. I have my list. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things I need to do to finish this tarp. So I like to write lists just because it makes it easier for me to keep track of what needs to be done, and I can get it done faster instead of being all over the place. So I know what needs to get done, and I can just go from there while I'm working on them. So yeah, but I'm gonna go walk my dog, and then I was thinking of going to the USPS store, and fingers crossed that they're not busy. Be great, but we'll see. I'll deal with that, and then I'm gonna go to Blue Line, and I'm gonna go to a different USPS store. I'm never going back there again. Like, I have 4 packages total right now that they haven't scanned, so it sucks, and I really hope I can at least get them back. And if I can't, then I might start screaming, because like, I understand like they're busy. Like, I've been in that situation where I worked somewhere, I mean, in multiple situations where I've worked somewhere and, you know, it's just consistently getting yelled at. But it's like, okay, if it hasn't been scanned, that means it's still at their location. And so, yeah, and I'm supposed to get notified via email that those packages were scanned and shipped out, which they were never scanned. So yeah, it's ridiculous. And but yeah, I'm gonna go deal with that and then come back and start working. So I finally finished the hemming. I also added these back in there on all of them. There was a total of 6. So I got that on there, and now I will be putting the stoppers on. Sorry, that's a fork. I'll be putting the stoppers on and all this on there as well. So let's get to it. If you hear scratching, that's Ryder in the background. So I was working on the tarp, and I was trying to put like the metal pieces on, like the stoppers, and I accidentally broke one, which sucks because there's only 2 in the thing, and then every other color there's only 1, except for the antique silver, which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. And I feel like I was just getting a little bit too overwhelmed, so I decided that I'm just gonna stop and I will finish that project next week. And I'm okay with that because I feel like I am definitely ahead of schedule right now. So yeah, hopefully I will finish it on Monday. That is my goal, but I feel like I'm getting overly stressed about it that I just need to stop. And hopefully the straps come for the Michael Kors bag so I can replace them for her as well. And I feel like then I'll just be a little bit calmer, but we'll see. But I'm gonna work on some other things so I at least know where I stopped, and hopefully I can figure out what to do with the color situation for that, because I don't want to waste more money to get, like, I know I'm probably going to have to do that, but it just sucks when that kind of stuff happens. But anyways, yeah, I really try to push myself to get the tarp done, but if I can't do it, I'm not gonna overdo it, or else my work quality is gonna go down, and that's not something I want. So we're done with the tarp. So I think I just realized why I've been freaking out a little bit, and I think it's because it has to do with my week to do. So what I'm gonna do is get everything done on this list, and then tomorrow I'll be cleaning the house, but obviously it's not going to take me all day to clean the house. So tomorrow I'll just clean the house, and then I'll have a whole day to either work on the tarp or work on embroidery. Definitely get the bag done first, so again, hoping that the straps come today, so I can work on it. But I think that's a really good thing to do. So I have to write my embroidery data, so that's the data that is on my embroidery machine, just because I need to see the stitch count, and then that's how I will know how much I should charge per patch. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that for the patches I have right now. I have to get the colors as well, and then I need to like figure out how many runs, how many total stitches. It's gonna be a whole thing. So yeah, I don't know, I have rewritten it so many times that I'm so tired of rewriting it, but it's something that needs to be done because it will help me in the future for when I have over 100 patches. I will know when I go back to one of them, I'll just know how long it all takes and whatnot. So yep, let's do that. Okay, so I just finished the embroidery data entry, so now I'm gonna work on the keychain custom request that I have. So let's do that. So I also noticed I should probably end this vlog as well, but I'm working on the keychain. I just need to write or paint red leader on it in bold, and it will be finished, and I will have it to him, and I'll be able to probably even message him today as well. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.